All right, ladies and gentlemen, sitting around, chilling, looking at Delphi. I need to take a break from that, right? All, the videos about the cooks that were out there cooking or whatever, and known drug place, and just really freaky stuff, really crazy. But that's everywhere. But let's enjoy this. The beautiful scenery of clouds and cold, crappy weather, and we were feeling pretty dang good. I think we got some people that live here that are trespassing or something. The trespassers among us. And we also know that some of this madness, craziness, and sickness is coming from some YouTubers, witches, or whatever they're calling them, or whatever. All this stuff might be real, and that's the thing is we're starting to believe it's probably real. And that would explain the madness, right? But I need a break from that stuff. Whatever this thing is, trespassing on people, I have no idea. Here, someone saying it's a witch or something, an old hag or whatever. It might be. What one? There's enough old hags here to go around. I don't know. Who knows, Debbie? I'm just talking about, in general, the madness everywhere and all the talk in Delphi and everything. I really do believe it's true. And now what we have to come true, or what's coming true, is they're making it real. Very crazy and just completely mad, if you ask me. Hello, Miss Cold Truth. Hello, Debbie. So, like I said, we do know that it's coming from certain people, certain channels, or whatever they're saying. I was watching Criminality the other night, and she got attacked. She went into a coughing fit and just felt horrible and was like, but she was telling that person, quit attacking us. Like, whatever this thing is we narrowed it down. It's demonic. Everybody's, are you kidding? Oh, it's unreal. This is, it's got to be nipped in the bud right away. No way around it. There's nothing anybody can say or do or whatever. It's just demonic. What is it? I don't know. It's ungodly, I'll tell you that. Who created it? I'm thinking these Delphi YouTubers or madness or killers down there, whoever they are. It's just mad. I don't know. Now everybody's doing it. Right? We feel great for a couple days. We go back to feeling normal, looking normal. And then the next thing you know, it's like a demonic demon. It's like, are we, I asked myself this, are we opening the door ourselves to this thing? Meaning, are we letting these people lead us directly to hell? Sins we know are probably sins, but yet, who knows? Who knows? It's too much for me. I need a break from it. And it is like some of these YouTubers saying it's gang stalking. people on social media that belong to groups or whatever, stalking other people. It's just that. It's no wonder our country is in such demise. For one, Cold Truth has a White Castles by her. I don't have a White Castles up here, up north. No, no, because some idiot said it was racist. So now us, normal people, are refused chicken rings and White Castle triple cheeseburgers with onion rings, all because it was a castle that was white. I don't know. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Now the whole world suffers from the incredible sin that I grew up on. In Chicago, that's one of the main hamburger places, White Castles, where everybody went, blacks, Hispanics, whites, everybody. But they were racist. They were racist. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think we know who the racists are. Um, I think we know. Just complete madness everywhere. You know what? I'm starting to believe in the Bible now because I was feeling good. I went crazy for a couple of days, quitting smoking, but I was starting to feel good. And I can feel that thing take me quitting my power and replacing it with a chain smoker. Yeah, I think we're hip to what's going on in this little Delphi madness and little state, Indiana, and all that. And I really ask myself, why do some of these people off themselves? Well, this is why. If every time you make a step towards the Lord, it gets stolen from you, or someone trespassed on you, or whatever, we finally got all these old ass demons or whatever they are, people out of us, and they come right back. Right? It's like addiction. It's like mental health or whatever. Eventually, it comes back to you. I'm just so fed up with it. It's just it's it's too much. It's just too much. Of course, I've said things to upset a lot of people that we should move the case. It can't get a fair trial in Indiana. It's got to be expedited out to another state. They, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. It's just, well, there will be no fair trial, folks. The people will not see anything. It'll all be done behind closed doors and secret hallways and whispering between people in candlelit rooms with dark robes. It's just, I'm ashamed of everything that we built. I'm ashamed that we've been protecting all these countries and yet we can't even protect our own from this madness. It's like if I took the camera and show you, I'm going to draw a line on a piece of paper right now. I have a piece of paper and a pen right here. On this side, you got rape, pillaging, madness. Let me write this down. Freedom, no laws. Anything they do is you take it or leave. That's it. Right? On this side, you got us and the American citizens, law abiding, mostly working people, went to work, didn't have to rape and pillage to make a dollar in this world. You got us over here with badass weapons and ready to this is getting out of hand, and the only way we know how to deal with something like this is just a clean and sweep. You got us over here in the federal government and God and everybody saying, All right, folks, here Jesus drew a line in the earth. On one side, you got rape, pillaging, madness, craziness. Who cares if you live or die? Who cares what happens to your kids or anything like that, or any kind of morals or integrity? And on our side, we got this is completely mad. It's getting out of control, and something needs to be done. Pillage, kidnap kids, and stuff like that to make $1. So Jesus drew a line in this. What do you want? The madness, rape, pillaging, freedoms, and that's their freedoms. They have the right, America, to go crazy. That's their right, right? The Constitution. They don't have that right. They'll come at you harder than a brick, harder than a load of bricks falling on you. Madness is what they believe in. This system works. You're nuts if you think the system works. The system is so corrupt and full of evil and lacking morals, integrity, madness, complete madness. Even the people behind badges, even the people behind the robes, even people within the politics and churches, complete madness. Satan. It has nothing to do with thy God Almighty, folks. He's looking down on all of us going, boy, Satan made a mess again. That's why I got rid of him out of heaven, right? It's madness. What do they want? They want their freedoms. You can't do that to these people. You can't do that, right? Although they're guilty of many things. Fair justice, fair trial. Well, good luck. Everybody underneath the sky knows about Delphi. The only option I would say, and I'm dumb. This is the thing. This is the thing that people cannot figure out. I am dumb. And they're like, you know more than these people that claim to be bigwigs and all this and that. The case should have been moved out of the state from day one, or after at least a year or two. It was corrupt. That's all these people screamed for day one, was the whole system's corrupt. Well, you can't get a fair trial if the whole system's corrupt. You got to expedite it out of the state and get it into a state where the people around there don't know too much about it. And you can get a fair trial, or you can at least hold a trial the proper way, right? I don't know. Then again, they say, I'm crazy, that I'm the madman. Well, that's my job. I am a movie, music, creator, comedy, and everything. We do a little bit of everything. Always have on this channel. That's my job, to be crazy and wild. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to go out and live it and do it. And meth is bad, folks. Okay? It's bad. This has destroyed the world, our country. Horrible. Just horrible. They're cooking meth and someone's seen them in it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I wouldn't doubt it if it was in a place where they cook meth and stuff. The cook's got to go. I don't. If it was that known, here's the thing: if it was that known as these people said it was, why did people let their children go out there? If this was known amongst all these people, and they said, "Oh yeah, it was a pretty known place to go and party and stuff and hang out, and they would cook meth out there, do drugs, whatever." Why, if it was all known around that town, why would you let children and your wives go out there by themselves? It's It's flabbergasting to me. If that was the talk around town, that it was a known place for bad people to hang out and homeless people to sleep under the bridge and cooking meth, why would anybody in their right mind let these people go out there by themselves, unsupervised, when they know it's a place where bad stuff's going on? It's just madness. It just don't make sense. A lot of people hate my guts. I can feel it. A lot of people are using magic and evil. I can feel it. But I can't buy all this crap that these people put out. I'm kind of full of crap already. Plus, I'm trying to cut down, way down on smoking, and I got patches on. I'm cutting down on smoking. That alone is driving me absolutely crazy. But I'm still got enough brains to say, how did this happen? How did this happen with all the talk of how horrible it was out there, and they cook meth and people go out there? It's a known party place. People do bad things out there. How did this happen? How did these people go out there? Someone is lying in that case. Whether it is a YouTube creator or whatever. Hell in a handbasket. Well, we were born into hell. We were born on earth. We were born into this madness. We're just trying to cut through all the red tape and see some kind of glory at the end, some kind of sunlight. All glory would go to God for that, I'll tell you that. So, what do I do? Get as far away as this madness as you can get. I think I'm going to go back to just playing music. I don't even know what to do anymore. I just want my life back before the crime world came into my life. I'm sorry, no offense to anybody. I'm not talking about the crime channels that I watch. I'm talking about all these other crime channels out there, and the wars going on within them, right? Within the crime channels and everything. Uh, yeah, it makes sense to me. I don't know, where do we go from here? That's the question. Where do we go from here? Not that anyone cares, but is there life after Delphi? I don't know. There was life after hard drugs and alcohol and mental illness. There was life after that. Could there be life after Delphi? I hope so. I hope there is a life for some of these people. But I have a feeling that some of these people are so far into it that Delphi will go on for 20, 30 years, 50 years. We're hoping not. We're hoping there is life after Delphi. And so many other cases, right? The Gabby Petito, the Kylie Rodney, the madness, and so many more. I would say it's a jungle, a zoo. Could we protect our citizens more? Yes. We probably could stop a gun. Uh, but that would take boots on the ground. Then people would have protection, and then something bad happens, and then they're screaming at us, saying we should have did this, we should have did that. Mental illness is a very, very, very major problem in America. It is almost either biblical or it is male. That how did it happen? Where did it happen? We don't know, but we got to find out why we have our sanity, why we at least have our minds, which that's slipping away from us, right?